I know this is a bit late, but I haven't had a voice for the past several days. I literally sounded like the voice actors from Final Fantasy VIII. Here's a recap of the 15 RPGs that caught my eye at E3 2018. Let me know the ones you're most excited for. So, in no particular order, let's begin. This action RPG was first announced years ago. This year we got a developer's interview and a demo for Ashen. The whole game was available to play at E3, so clearly the release date is very close. What we have here is a big open world with stamina based combat, so yeah, it's another Soulsy game. What's interesting is that other players will be found running around the place, and joining up with them is as simple as just sticking with each other. The art style here is so unique, I just love it. I will definitely be keeping a lookout for this one. Babylon's Fall. This is a completely new title coming from Platinum Games, the creators of Nier, which I'm actually just playing for the first time right now, and I'm loving it. The trailer doesn't really explain much, but it definitely looks awesome. Babylon's Fall is set for release in 2019 on the PC and PS4.
In 2077, they voted my city the worst place to live in America. Main issues: sky-high rate of violence, and more people living below the poverty line than anywhere else.
Pop quiz. How long has Cyberpunk 2077 been in development for?
Can't deny it, it's all true. But everybody still wants to live here. This city's always got a promise for you. Might be a lie, an illusion, but it's there, just around the corner. And it keeps you going.
Well, 2012 was its first announcement, and I've been keeping an eye on it ever since. Finally, we have something new to see, and this was definitely one of this year's E3 highlights for me.
It's a city of dreams, and I'm a big dreamer.
Cyberpunk 2077 is developed by Project Red, the guys who created The Witcher 3, which was of course incredible. This trailer looks amazing, and even though the public didn't see any gameplay footage, it's still up there with my most anticipated RPGs. Here's the next big one from Software. Sekiro Shadows Die Twice follows a similar style to Dark Souls and Bloodborne, but it also introduces plenty of new mechanics to help differ from the past games. The setting looks pretty amazing, and the trailer did more than enough to sell it to me. Bring on Sekiro. I'm not sure how much of an RPG this game is in the traditional sense, but I'll mention it anyway. Call of Cthulhu, or however you pronounce it, is a dark role-playing survival horror featuring a semi-open world with psychological horror themes. The game is inspired by the H.P. Lovecraft short story of the same name, which is also a classic pen and paper RPG of 1981. Call of Cthulhu follows private investigator Edward Pierce as he investigates the death of a family on Darkwater Island. Here he discovers the impending revival of the great old one, Cthulhu. Definitely not your typical RPG, but it still piqued my interest. Dragon Quest XI. This game has been out for over a year in Japan, but good things come to those who wait. In fact, Famitsu gave it a score of 40 out of 40, which can't be a bad sign. The newest trailer looks just as awesome as the others, and I'll no doubt pick this up on day one. The good news is we only have to wait until September for this bad boy. The Elder Scrolls 6, nuff said. Really, there's not much to talk about here since there's not much that we know. I find it so amusing that just about everybody, including myself, lost their shit from a simple camera zoom through an environment with epic music playing in the background. But to be honest, it's all about what the game represents, and I still can't believe that Skyrim has been out since 2011. Fallout 76. Here's another one from Bethesda, and this one is right around the corner. One thing I really love about Fallout is that their games seem to be announced, then released only a short time later, the exact opposite to good old Square Enix. Anyway, this one will be set before all of the others, and it's also entirely online, which is a nice direction if you ask me. But fear not, there's still going to be a main story to work through. And another thing, I really love this song cover.
Country roads, take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home, country roads.
Unfortunately, I haven't played as many Fire Emblem games as I would have liked to, mainly because many of the recent ones have been handheld. I'm looking so forward to experiencing the latest in this epic strategy turn-based series on the big screen. It looks amazing and very different to what I remember playing in the past. Wowee! This one, the granddaddy of all E3 games for me. I'm gonna be honest, I am completely confused by the whole plot of this series. In fact, I just watched a 40-minute video to try to clear a few things up and it probably confused me even more. In any case, this series is incredible and the third core title looks amazing. Frozen and Toy Story are the new worlds that I'm particularly excited for. The best news is that we finally have a release date, January 25. I cannot wait! The first Nioh game was a complete surprise to me. This Soulsy style action RPG had me addicted from start to finish, even if I had little to no idea what was going on with the story. We don't see too much here, except for a bunch of kick-ass looking beasts beating the crap out of some guy who rips a horn out of his head then proceeds to turn into a beast himself. So I guess that bit is cool. This one is less than a month away and I can't wait to dig into it. The latest trailer goes into a bit of detail about the 8 playable characters. This is a good way to go since the game has such a focus on the multiple character paths. There's a demo out now if you're interested, but I think I'll wait for the final release. Let's go Pikachu, let's go! And Eevee too, but I'll probably get the Pikachu one because Pikachu's cooler. Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee. They seem to be doing a lot here with the unique Pokemon controller and Pokemon Go integration, both of which I probably won't think twice about. It has been so long since I've played a Pokemon game, so the chance to play one on a console really excites me. And for the record, I still reckon I could name most of the original 150 Pokemon. You would not have to do anything to sell Valkyria Chronicles 4 to me. Well, to be honest, I said the same thing about Valkyria Revolution, and that turned out to be majorly disappointing. However, it's clear that they're back on track with the strategic gameplay, and that's good enough for me. Valkyria Chronicles 1 was incredible and should be played by everyone. Ooh, right in the nuts. I just wish they'd give us a chance to play the third title, which was a Japanese exclusive. Now, I wouldn't usually talk about a port, but this one is special. I've never been an Xbox owner, so this was one of the few titles I've wanted to play for years. Tales of Vesperia is praised for its amazing story, so I can't wait to dig into this version and experience it for the first time myself. And there we go, E3 2018. No FF7 remake was a massive downer, but we still have a lot to look forward to. Which ones are you most excited for? Let me know in the comments. This was Hellfire RPGs, thanks for watching. If you like this, hit like and subscribe for more RPG content. See you next time.